Hey, Word Explorers, this is Mrs. Bacavento. I am back with you today to talk more about your words, and I want to explain to you a little bit about why we study our words. It's because we really want to understand the patterns and the meanings so that we can carry it on to things that we do in our everyday life. And when I think about this as a reader, when I'm reading books with my kids or my students, I'm noticing my patterns inside all of the pages of the books that I'm reading. And I make those connections and I say to myself, if I make the connections to one sort, I can make so many connections to all the sorts that I'm doing. My family, we actually play, it's kind of like Monopoly, but it's Snowmanopoly. And I have a 9-year-old in third grade, and she actually was looking up directions because she was checking to make sure that we were playing the correct way. And she said to me, "Oh, wow, I know that word because it's the same pattern that I have in my word sort." So I really hope that you understand the meaning behind why we're studying our words. It's so that we could be better readers, better writers, and the more sorts that we are learning from, the bigger and better words that we can read and we can write. So thank you for trying hard and thank you for working hard. So today we're looking at our words as pattern. And so we have word fractions, guess my pattern, word wrap, pattern sort alike or different, and you can do any of these. They're great practice. But what I want to show you is a new one to many of you, and this one is word ladders. So what I have the reason why we do it. It's to think about our words and notice patterns. And what you need, your sort and a notebook and a pencil or crayons if you want to get a little fancy. And then how do you do this? You choose a word and you place the word at the bottom of the ladder. So looking at the picture at the top where it says cat, this says cat here. And it's kind of like hangman where you put the number of letters of the word. And then you could put clues next to it. So here, the next word is the word bat if I look above cat. And I just changed the B. I made it bat instead of cat. And maybe on the side, I could write a clue or I could draw a picture of a bat. And then the next word, I changed the final sound, the R. So the B and the A stayed the same, and I made it bar, and it could be like a candy bar. And then on the next one, for car, you could even give a clue, like you use me to get to school and you drive me. So you kind of want to give your reader a little thinking, and you want to maybe get creative. And then you can share your word letters with everyone and you can ask them to solve them. So let me show you a little bit about what I did with my sort. So I was on sort 22. So I was looking at these words thinking, how can I use them in a word ladder? And I came up with this here. So this is what the word ladder is going to look like. So on the bottom, I give you one word, that's sigh, like, ah, like if you're annoyed or you need a break. Ah. And then the next word is going to have some of the same letters, but I'm going to change it a little bit. So if you look at the clue, it says antonym of low. So I actually have it on a word um, document here. And I have right here 4 letters, 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's an antonym of low. So if it's not low, it's opposite. It's going to probably be high. So we can go ahead and show you that it has the IGH just like sigh. And then the next one, it says one of our senses. So if I think about it, I put a pair of eyes there. So we know that we can see. So if I see the word high, HIGH, the word sight would actually be similar to that word. And now I'm looking at the next one. It says an antonym of wrong. So if I'm not wrong, right, the opposite, I'm going to take the IGHT here and I'm going to make it right. And then the next one here has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I wrote 6 letters on the side. And it says the sun is really bright. So I have, again, the IGHT. And I highlighted the IGH because that's what's following in all of my word patterns here. And the top one says that it's a synonym So it's similar. It's a similar word for strength, force, or power. And the word is might. Okay, so you can see what I did was I tried to keep my pattern flowing from the top to the bottom, from the bottom to the top, and I gave clues on the side. So think about the things that we've learned. We've learned that antonyms are opposites. We know that synonyms are similar. You can draw a picture. You can give a fill in the blank here, like I did with the sun is really bright. And you can use this with any sort that you have, and you can get as creative as you want. And some of these can get a little bit tricky. So have fun with it. Enjoy your word letters. And if you want to take a picture and send it to your teacher, I know they would love to see all your hard work. So as always, thank you for working so hard. And I will see you next time when we study more words. And for now, I will say goodbye.